Hello, everyone. It's well into the day. It is almost a quarter to two. Yes, had to go over early. My daughter had a physical therapy appointment, and she wanted to. She had a headache now for 2 days. It could be because of the physical therapy. I'm not sure. And so she needed a little extra rest. So I went over there early this morning and didn't get a chance to make my video earlier. Came across an interesting one I'd like to talk about. Uh, so after I just about marked every Democratic jazz post that I got they're just, I look at them and I'm going, okay, you lost me, and I marked them scam. Yep. Nope, don't want that. Then Facebook asks you, oh, why do you not like it? And I just put scam. And I'm not getting any of those anymore. Zero, none. Now I'm getting all the Republican stuff. Yes, and I like it. Now don't get me wrong. You want to go far right, then you're going to lose me as well. Okay, I'm just saying. Balance. It's all about balance, isn't it? Supposedly, well, he did. The Brazilian president now is pointing fingers at Trump about, oh, so what? Is he going to want to? It looks like he's going to take over, First it's Iran, then he's going to go after Venezuela, and then who knows who's next. And I'm looking at this guy and I'm going, are you serious? First of all, I mean, how far are you going to let another country in the world bomb people, recruit young people to become suicide bombers, then go to another country and bomb people? I mean, this has been going on for how long? How long have people tolerated this crap? Okay? I grew up in Switzerland. Do you know what people in Switzerland? I was a child growing up, and I could hear it from the people. The news, the worries, and I was a kid, okay? It all came from the Middle East, in particular Iran. Okay? That's what people were worried about in Europe. What are they going to do next? How are they going to strike with the insanity they got going on in their leadership on how they just kill people willy-nilly all around the world? Why would anybody defend that when the president actually has the nerve and the guts and the courage to go and say, we're done? Everybody should stand together with a leader like that and say, yep, we're done. You guys in the Middle East better shape up, stop this crap, or we will come and take over and make this a livable place there for everyone as well. I'm just saying. How dare that Brazilian president point fingers and be so high and mighty and start accusing our president, our country, of wanting to take over everybody, which is not true. Venezuela. What has been happening in Venezuela over the last so many years? And why did it happen? If anybody went and checked it out, then you know why. If you're just going with, oh, yeah, we're going there and we're telling them what to do. These people are starving. I don't know how they're doing now, to tell you the truth, because it was big in the news for a while, and then you don't hear nothing anymore, right? Yes? Yeah, we should go and take over Venezuela and clean up there and make sure that the people who live there have food. Oh, rather than migrate, South American people are migrating by the millions. To where exactly? And why is that? Because they have such great leadership there? Right. You know what? When you go and you read up on what is going on in South America, in every country there, it's the drug cartels, the sex trafficking, the kidnapping of children, I don't know what else, that is causing people to want to leave their own homeland. And here is this Brazilian president who wants to point fingers at whom? Exactly. Just saying. People should really beware when they do that. And why would anybody want to listen to someone who's obviously peeing in his pants by now because he's going, gosh, more and more. The President Trump that we have here in the United States has been by far the most productive president we have had, and good leadership for the people all around the world in hundreds of years. And that is the truth, my dear people. Believe it or not. Yes? Yeah. Anyway, clean up your own country before you go and start pointing the finger at someone who says, in one country, enough is enough, and there's a good reason why. Yeah, just saying. Anyway, so, there. Yeah. I guess with the new policies, this and that, that hopefully will become in effect, and hundreds of thousands and millions of immigrants aren't just allowed to cross the border and come in here. And again, I don't have any problems on taking on good people, but they're not all good people to start with, right? Yes. And what are all these presidents in South America worried that now they're going to have to actually take care of their own people rather than just letting them go on their way? Huh? I mean, how is that going to end in another 100 years? Well, we're the only country. The United States is the only country everybody from around the world wants to go to. Just saying. Now, you think on what I just said. Yeah. Go point the finger at us, on our president. How dare they, I say. Okay, let's get going. I had my say on that one. Jeremiah, we're in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, the sufferings of Jeremiah. Pretty sure that's right. The scrolls written in 605 to 604 before Christ, BC. 36. Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. We're in the example of Rechabites, 35. That's what we're in. The word which came to Jeremiah from Yahweh in the days of Jehoiakim, son of Josiah, king of Judah, go to the clan of the Rechabites and speak to them. Who are these Rechabites? Never heard of them. Bring them into one of the rooms of the temple of Yahweh and offer them wine to drink. Okay, who were they talking about? How many are there in that tribe? So they're talking about the leaders of the tribe, not all the people there, right? Yes? Or that clan. Right? I'm assuming. And they offer them wine to drink. Whoa, that's already a bribe there in an odd way. Get them drunk so they'll agree. Okay. So I took Yazaniah, son of Jeremiah, son of Habazaniah, with his brothers and all his sons, the whole Rechabite clan, and brought them to the temple of Yahweh into a room of Ben Yohanan, son of Igdaliah, into the room of Ben... What? The priests lived in the temple? That does not sound right either. A man of God, which was next to that of the chief men, above the room of Maaseiah, son of Shallum, guardian of the threshold. It's amazing they even know where these guys actually lived in the temple, where the rooms were exactly. That's amazing to me, considering all the kind of willy-nilly kind of maybe so, maybe not stuff otherwise that's going on. But then they know that. I then set pitchers full of wine and some cups before the members of the Rechabite clan and said, drink some wine. But they replied, we do not drink wine because our ancestor Jonadab, son of Rechab, gave us this order. You must not drink wine, neither you nor your sons forever, nor must you build houses, sow seed, plant vineyards, or own them, but must live in tents all your lives, so that you may live long on the soil to which you are alien. We have punctiliously obeyed the orders of our ancestor Jonadab, son of Rechab, never drinking wine ourselves, nor our wives, our sons, or our daughters, not building houses to live in, owning neither vineyard, nor field, nor seed, living in tents. We have obeyed the orders of our ancestor Jonadab, respecting them in every particular. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if we're going to hear more about these Rechabites. That would be nice to know more about them. Bet you won't. I know the reason why. However, when Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, invaded this country, we decided we must get away. We will go to Jerusalem to escape the armies of the Chaldeans and Arameans. So that is why we are living in Jerusalem. Then the word of Yahweh came to Jeremiah as follows. Yahweh Sabaoth, the God of Israel, says this. Go and say to the people of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, will you never learn a lesson and listen to my words? Yahweh demands. The words of Jonadab, son of Rechab, ordering his sons to drink no wine, have been observed. Obedient to their ancestors' command, they drink none even today. But to me, who spoke to you so urgently, so entirely, you have not listened. I've urgently and entirely sent you all my servants, the prophets, to say, turn back, each one of you, from your evil behavior, and amend your actions. Do not follow other gods to serve them, and you will go on living on the soil I gave to you and your ancestors. But thus the sons of Jonadab, son of Rechab, have kept the command their ancestors gave them, but his people has not listened to me. And so Yahweh, God Sabaoth, God of Israel, says this, look on Judah and the citizens of Jerusalem. I am going to bring all the disaster which I have decreed for them, because I spoke to them and they would not listen, called to them and they would not answer. But they did. The Rechabites of the clan of Rechab did. So it's not true that nobody listened, right? Yes? That means nothing to God? Again, what's Jeremiah actually doing here? Even discrediting the ones that actually are following their ancestors and God's guidance. Yes? I'm just saying. Then Jeremiah said to the Rechabite clan, Yahweh Sabaoth, the God of Israel, says this, because you have obeyed the orders of your ancestor Jonadab and observed all his rules and done everything he ordered you to do, therefore Yahweh Sabaoth, the God of Israel, says this, Jonadab, son of Rechab, will never lack a male descendant to stand before me forever. Okay, whatever. I have a feeling Rechab already knew that because he already had enough, right? In the way that his family was going and how healthy they were, and I'm sweating like a pig right now. I don't know if pigs actually sweat. They might. I have pigs. Have I ever seen them sweat? I don't think so. So where did that come from? Anyway, this is a really odd one. Also, why would he send Rechab and his people to Judah and tell them, hey, we're coming because we're the good guys and we're telling you? Why would he want to do that? I mean, that isn't he sending Rechab and his family, the whole clan, right into the fire? I mean, that's weird. This is weird. This whole thing section is weird. What I do find interesting is the clan of Rechabites. I wish that there was more of them in here to see how their life went, why they did what they did, and how their obedience to God and accepting God's guidance and following the commands given worked out for them. Yes? Yeah. We glean a little here, but again, it's so little. It's so little of the good thing. Yes? I'm actually going to mark this. Because I do find the guidance of God in here. And people who obeyed it. Seems like a very simple family, still living in tents, right? Yes? Okay. All right. That's it for today. I'm happy to finally also see something I have been saying from the beginning when all this started to become a big old dispute, mainly because, not because it wasn't already available and hasn't been available. It's been available for thousands of years, abortion. But when you start to try and make a wrong right, And yep, so that well, people feel better doing it, right? And then throw all caution to the wind when it comes to people start fighting back. And one of the things I'm finally seeing is don't be an idiot out there or ignorant or a moron pretending you don't know that when you have sex, even in a one night stand, and even using protection, you can get pregnant. And then decide to murder your own child because you don't want it. There is a very simple solution to that. I'm happy to see that that is kind of coming out now where people are going, you can stay abstinent. You don't want children? Stay abstinent. You absolutely know you don't want children? Get fixed. Men or women. Ain't that difficult. As far as I know, that is a procedure that is paid for. Yes? And I wouldn't even mind for it to be paid for. Just saying. Anyway, I mean, for other people. To make sure. Again, make sure that you will carry less on your shoulders when you pass the spirit world. Yes? It's better to have never a child than to abort one. Just saying. All right. But anyway, again, that's coming up now, right? All this other talk and I don't know what that's been going. I'm going, guys, it's very simple. Just tell everyone to stay abstinent. You have a choice there. Or get fixed. But once a child is in the womb at conception, you don't get to choose to kill it. I don't believe that's right. There. Very simple, right? Yes. All right. May Heavenly Parent bless, protect, guide you, embrace you with love. Eldridge, my dearest brother in love, I love you. Hope you're doing all right. Let's keep praying, and I will talk to y'all another time.